Send a message every 1 second. Yo, what is going on, guys? I didn't even realize it was just active. Yo, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm just getting a few things here set up, and for today's stream, we are doing some tabletop simulator. Maybe go over some deck lists. I want to get to some Teemo gameplay in, and then some like another version of Reanimator deck because I really trying to like fine tune that deck. A few announcements. If you haven't already, obviously, please subscribe. You automatically enter yourself to win a Proving Ground box set. And yeah, you hit a button and you might win something. And what else? The Discord is in the descriptions for Tabletop Simulator. Join the lobby, TTS Lobby 1. The password will be, I'll put it in chat right now. It is, well, first of all, the server will be, it'll just be draw phase, right? And then the password will be 123. If you have Tabletop Simulator and just want to play some like easygoing games, then by all means do so. Also, I'm going to be signing up for a tournament. So on the weekend, this coming up weekend, I'll be joining MetaRift's tournament, and then I'll be streaming that. See how far I go. I think I'm gonna play Master Yi. Other than that, let's see. We have 2 months away from August, September, and then, well, technically 3 because the game comes out in the end of October. We will be doing some booster box openings. We'll be doing some structure deck reviews and like what's like in the pack or in the structure decks. Like it comes with a pack, obviously, but just looking at the product. I'll be doing like an opening of everything, doing some pack openings and stuff like that. And yeah. So we're just kind of trying to figure out the meta currently, and we're just gonna play some games, chill out on a nice Sunday evening, afternoon for those folks back home in the States. Let me fire up the Discord and we'll get going. Alrighty. Why is Battlefield 6 good? Dude, I keep on hearing all this stuff for it. I feel like it should be good, right? Like it has to be good. I don't want to accept this quest for thing. That's fine. I don't know. Like there's just like everything is, like talking about Battlefield 6. So let's switch over to the deck list that I'm going to be running today. I have to do window capture. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, so like at the end of the stream yesterday, I kind of was like refining this a little bit. And then I think Lieutenant Dan's gonna come in a bit or a little later, and then we can just hop on some games. Oh man. But until then, I just want to go over the deck list. Yeah, so we're refining the deck a little bit. I took out Ravenbloom students and like put in some Mystic Poros, for the vision, just for early game stuff to kind of move in onto the battlefields. Other than that, I put in Sneaky Deckhand. It was in my sideboard, however, I just felt like that it is better off just like main decking it. Just being able to play on an open battlefield is really good. Tide Turner, and I found out, is in great combo with Ember Monk. If Ember Monk is in your base, kind of like switch up some power, and it gets +2. And if you control the other battlefield, you can kind of hop on there. I haven't completed the sideboard yet. However, I did put in Riptide Rex for some big threats, just in case that there's going to be some things, just like solid removal on a stick. It's basically Harness Dragon, or it's like the same exact thing. Yeah, but this is at a battlefield, so that's the only difference. But that's that's fine. It doesn't make a big difference, although Hornet's Dragon is like kill anything, so that's really good. Draw phase 1, 2, 3. We'll just create the server. Well, that should be in the deck. But before, I believe it is... How big is my side deck again? It is 4 cards. So technically, we should be taking... Yeah, so Tabletop Simulator does this weird thing where you... Okay, so yeah. This is my sideboard. Stack it. Yeah, Tabletop does this weird thing where sometimes, like, depending on the deck, like this is supposed to be in here, right? So I have my 39 cards. I have my champion unit selected. So let's shuffle all these. I kind of want to get a game in with Bandletree, though, to see if that really does make a big difference when it comes to playing with like hidden cards, obviously. So let's check here. So, other than that, I'm just gonna be chilling. Maybe we'll watch some like tournaments. Like I could technically. Let's see. I think Meta Rift is doing a tournament right now. Let's wait until they are doing a tournament. I don't know if it's live right now. So let's kind of just like.
Großartige Ideen kommen von überall her. Mit Wix entscheidest du.
Let's just see what's going on in the meta.
Fortune is going to get charmed and die. All right, that's a start.
There we go. All right, so we got there.
Down. Okay.
Let's turn down the audio a little bit. Oh, no way. He's running like the like Reanimator deck that I was not necessarily like exactly the same. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. It's too loud. Five and 7 points, but I think right now, yeah, it seems like the other guy pretty much has it from here. Yeah, he just kind of decides to concede. Yeah, Aurora, Mind Splitter, and everything. But it's playing Misfortune. That wasn't Annie, I'm sorry. Yeah, Misfortune, Dazzling Aurora is really strong too because it has that option of colors, which is insane. Yeah. Do. Interesting. Let's see. Let's look at what else. Google Chrome, Timo. Yeah, so that's that, you know. Let's see what else. What else can we do before the game everything gets going? Let's look at the Spirit Forge stuff. Is it Spirit Forged Riftbound, right? I think. Yeah, there it is. But like it's just like the artwork. The thing is, like the release of Spirit Forge is coming out so soon in December, right? And before the original, before Origins like gets released into like non-English speaking countries, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Like that's just a lot that's out that people don't have access to. You know, like two sets, and it is also going to be a big set. There's going to be like 200 cards in it, so that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, you know, sometimes it's just the way it is. Timo time. Let's see. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is good in terms of the Teemo deck, right? So we are running both Teemos. The thing is, this Teemo could be like a little different, a little better. Stack deck is important. Blastco and Fate, I took out the sprites for Blastco and Fate, Mystic Poro for Ravenbloom students. Because I took out Singularity and I put in Riptide Rex. So since I'm not running a lot of spells, I decided to kind of just, you know, just kind of, you know, just do other things, you know. So I don't need Ravenbloom student because I'm not running too heavy of spells. Time Warp is kind of just like a nice little win condition, right? It just stalls, you know, it's just a good win condition. If you're not winning by points, then you should be able to navigate your way through a Time Warp and a double hold very easily. This matchup. So far, I thought Nocturne was going to be like really easy to like pop off. So far, I haven't like done one Nocturne like combo. Yeah, so it's kind of awkward, kind of weird. And here's like the other version of the Reanimator deck. Oh, I gotta take my allergy medicine. My nose is going crazy right now. I'll be right back, guys. Do 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 do. Wait, why am I not? I picked the wrong. There we go. Huh? Web browser. Oh, that's why. It's because it's like all. There we go. And this was like the Reanimator deck that I was kind of like working on. So you know, Zon Warrens, discarding, you know, getting stuff into the trash. Void Gate for a little bit of extra damage since we are running some removal. Candle Sanctum to kind of look at the top two cards of your main deck. To kind of like, you know, pick out and see what you really need. In terms of, we're only going to be running one champion unit. You know, being able to grab a spell is really good, especially if it's the harrowing. You know, unfortunately, like you put in a situation when you have to discard it, or even like grab another stack deck, some other type of control. Cheap Shot's really good with any legend ability because it just automatically like gives you access to it, you know, and 6 damage or just drawing 2 is really strong. Now, I was thinking about putting champion unit Jinx in here, right? The one that discards 2 when you play it. However, I felt like of course, like being able to discard 2 cards is like incredibly strong, but I just felt that maybe we could take out the Jinx, right, and invest into invert timelines. I know it's kind of weird because you are putting board presence or even like taking out the Immortal Phoenix and putting in the Jinx, because I believe the thing is like when you play spell cards, it's just really good with Immortal Phoenix, right? If you're running some type of like early game control, Get Excited is great for discard. So like the idea is like discarding like Soul Gorgers, or even Mind Splitters. And I did decide to put in a Volibear. Someone in the comments mentioned like why not just pop off with like some bigger dudes instead of like just Shadow Isle stuff, because I was running Rasa, and that was like completely correct. Why? Just because like Rasa gets cheap with more stuff in the trash. A Volibear is much better, I feel like, because you could just harrowing into Soul Gorger into Volibear, or just harrowing into Volibear. Also, it's just like 4 runes cheaper. Like if you discard and you can play a card that would usually cost 10 and 2 power, or even in a Tibbers 8 and 2 power for 6 and 2 power, it's totally worth it. You do have to, when you play the harrowing, you do have to play the energy cost, which is interesting because it says energy cost, ignoring its energy cost, but you have to pay the power cost. I'm sorry. Reading the card explains the card. But like I said before, the people that have just tuned in, hit up my Discord. It is in the description if you want to play some games on TTS. That's what I'll be doing for tonight. Getting some games with, let's see, this reanimated deck I want to do. Also want to put in some Teemo. Some time with Teemo, some Teemo time. Feel free, join the game lobby room, and then we can play some stuff. In the meantime, I'm going to be opening up some packs. Let's see what we get. If this was a real pack, would I be happy with it? Hey, okay. All right, we got a Champion and Teemo. We got a Karma, Promising Futures. So, if you look closely, these are the epics, right? They're the epics, and then epics. I didn't get anything crazy. Uncommon. Rare is, I believe, the green, right? Because there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 commons, 3 rares, and 2 something. Hey, Treeman's here. What's up? Chilling. I was just cracking some packs. The game came out early. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Kaisa's not bad. Which deck? Ooh. For which deck? Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. I don't think so. I think this is just like randomly generated stuff. But from what I understand, Garen is technically like all the there's like Proving Grounds specific cards that you can't get in the set. From what I understand. The Legends? Signature. Yeah, I think so too. Mm-hmm. Incinerate, exactly. I think you're right. Like, because when I was looking on the website, like also like it, and they specifically also I believe said like there's some cards exclusive to Proving Grounds, which is interesting because like there are what like Lux, Annie, and Master Yi. Garen you can forget about. No one wants to play with Garen anyway. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the fact that you need to buy that to get Yi, Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. +4 to everything. Cool. Oh God, there was. Okay. Y- Yeah, yeah, exactly. I believe so too. Like yeah, you know, you just buff set. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, that's true. Dude, there I forgot something. Wait, I had to ask you a question from last night. I was playing Lieutenant Dan. Okay, yeah, so this was actually like the board state was like this with strategist, right? And on his side it was Dead Bloom Predator, but it had deflect. Does this trigger like because it's not technically choosing. I thought I ruled it that I do have to pay the deflect cost. Because like when you're also playing things like Singularity or something, it doesn't say like choose or anything, because the flip happens and you know has to do damage to it. So yeah, mm-hmm. Exactly. Uh huh. Okay, so but you do pay for the deflect cost, like if it's targeting something. No, you don't. You do not. Okay. Okay. Uh huh. Oh, okay, okay. I understand now. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense, but it's also weird. Yeah, true, true. That's also very true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because if you can't pay the cost, like if you've accidentally like miscounted your resources, right, and then you have to like you target something, and you're like, oh wait, but you can't. You know, you don't have. I don't actually no. That would never happen. You would never have 0 runes. But you know, like if you're not able to play for the defect, it kind of just fizzles away, right? Yeah. Word. All right. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for that clarification. We were just really confused too. Like we just didn't know. I was like, dude, I have no idea. But I'll just play for the deflect cost. Like I have 12 runes anyway. Yeah, I know, right? When I defend or am played from hidden, reveal the top 5 cards of your main deck. Deal one to an enemy unit here for each card with hidden, then recycle them. Yeah, but like targeting stuff. Like I don't know. It's just weird. Just weird. Weird interaction with deflect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have to pay for the deflect and then flip it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, so I guess it bypasses deflect, which is pretty cool. All right, good to know. Yeah, when you play this buffer friendly, okay. Oh, wait, what is this? And it's gear. So does it stack? Buffer friendly unit. Friendly buff units have deflect if they didn't already. Oh, if they didn't already. Okay. That would be so ridiculous. Yeah, if it did stack like and you just could like have like three it's like yeah, this Poro has a deflect 3 and it's also a shield Poro. I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly. 4. It's like goodbye to your resources. That's insane. Word. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh wait, why am I selecting a playmat? I might as well. Let's see. What kind of crazy playmat do I want? Oh, let's go with Teemo. Duh. That's kind of cool. You, it's Dan. What's going on? So, how much money did you spend playing that Hearthstone game? Battlegrounds? Okay, yeah. Dude, I used to play Hearthstone. I got Mythic and I was happy, but then also I was just like, I don't want to spend any more money on this game. Yeah. I mean, I think that was like a total like COVID. I think I hit it already. Yeah. The player. I will go first. That was totally like a COVID game, right? Like, uh, I don't know. I found it. Damn it! I never get Bandle Tree, dude. Seriously. What is it? Hollow Tomb. Okay. You can. Okay. Type like strategist opposed to okay. That's interesting because if it was just like champion, then you could just that's insane. You can always just grab whatever champion. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. Respect. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I like that card a lot. It was like one of those newer. Uh huh. Oh, okay. So they're finally they're probably like watching a lot of the online tournaments with like TTS, and then they're also like rulings. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, because they're probably just like, I don't actually. They're even like, I guess it works this way, you know, like. All right, cool. So we got Timo versus Leona. Cool. Pretty stoked to play against Leona. I never get a chance because not many people play Leona for some reason. Although it, yeah, that's true. So I will correct. Yeah. So I'm going to recycle one, and then I will draw one. Okay, cool. I will ready. We'll play stack deck. Mm-mm. Let's see what we got. So after playing stack deck, nice, nice, nice. All right, so we'll grab this and we'll recycle the rest. And then we will pass turn. Oh wait, I forgot to put the team on my hand. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just do that. Boom, and then boom. That's always the first turn Teemo. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I've never played a 2v2 before. Okay. Mm. We will tap 2 for Vision Poro. I get to look, so I don't have to reveal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I mean, there are a few, but not too many. I will recycle. And then I will do another 2 for a Watchful Sentry. And pass. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh. Leeson. Okay. Interesting. Very cool. Ooh. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. So I will move in with Poro here. Grab a point. Hide a card here. For Ember Monk. And I will then pass my turn. Mm-hmm. Sick. Okay. Yep. Dirty. Nice. A Daring Poro. What? Both Poros? What is this, a Poro deck? Poro aggro? Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I score for holding. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. What are you at? You have 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna play. No, actually, that doesn't really work. Pay 2 for Watchful Sentry. And then, interesting. I'm going to, I can flip this pretty much whenever, right? Yeah, so I'm going to play Strategist just to look at the top 5. Doesn't really do... Yeah, there's no enemy units, but I am just looking for some board development in sometimes. Nope, no Nocturnes, so I will recycle everything. Recycle, and I will tap Teemo 1, put it back into my hand, and then I will not play a Teemo here. Definitely not a Teemo. And then I'll pass my turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. The Poros. Okay. I will ready. Cool. So I will. 2, 3. Yeah. I'll get a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Pain. Do. And then the accelerate cost for Duders. Thousand Tailed Watcher. Any responses? Mm-hmm. Correct. It's this turn. It's just not this phase. Okay. Yeah. I will flip Teemo. Yeah, exactly. That's good. That's a good idea. I'll flip Teemo. Monk becomes 6. Yep. I'll look at the top 5. Finally. Mm-hmm. Nocturne gets played at base. But I have to pay 1 power. That's fair. You may play me. Okay, it doesn't say base. All right, cool. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll just play it here on board then. They get recycled. Oops. Okay. Teemo is just chilling here. And then I will move in with an Ember Monk. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have no actions. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So they don't do any damage. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Lee Sin's getting juicy. He's getting. Shoosh. Shoosh. That resolves. So you get to draw a card. No. Yes. Oh, it goes here. So that was, it does not deal damage. And then this happens like 2, right? And then Ember Monk dies? Or no, because I was attacker. It goes back to base, right? Okay. Yeah, because I was attacking. Correct. Cool. All right. So then I will tap Teemo. Type in 1 rune. Move these a little more organized. Bring back a Teemo into my hand. And tapping another one to play a not Teemo onto the battlefield. And then it's my turn. Oh, God. Oh, just a casual 8. Mm-hmm. Okay. You never know. That's true. Okay. Yep. Yep. Sounds good. Leona. Yeah. So it goes to 5. So, okay. So with focus, Blast Cone Fade. Da-na-na-na. Not Teemo. We'll put. Let's see. What do I have for? Yeah, we'll put Leona down to 3. Yeah. Yeah. Then I have no actions. Well, isn't Nocturne stunned, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Give a unit +3. Jesus, that's so good. So he goes to 6. Dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'll put the 4 damage into the Poro, obviously. And then what? 6 damage goes to the this and will you with 6? Oh, you have 9. Oh, that's everything, isn't it? Shoot. Okay. Cool. Devastating. Yeah, it is good. Like if you get that buff, cost. Oh wait, yeah, Ember Monk is well, technically is at 6 now, but that's irrelevant. He's not moving anywhere. Put him back down to 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. 6, correct. Leona, good. Oh, nice. Dope. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riptide Rex. Good question. Let's kill the set. Or 6 damage to the set. Yeah. I'll target with set. Any actions or reactions? Any buffs happening? Any Call to Glories in hand? Yep. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Nice. Okay. Exactly. So he has 3 left, correct? Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's just great. 5, 6. This is terrible. I should have just killed the Poro. For it's really good. It's really crazy. It's really crazy, actually. Like I'm just kind of stuck. Yeah, I will. Let's see. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So, let's see what I can do, if anything. Alright, I guess that's something. Okay. Let me think this straight first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Energy, and then accelerate. Another watcher. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, initiate shenanigans. I don't like how you have access to all your resources. It's kind of scary, but first, let us have to do this right. 5, 6. All right, let's move in here. Yeah. No actions. What? Disgusting. Okay. 3, 1, 2. Okay, let's go into damage. So this is stunned, right? Set has tank. All right, that's game. I forgot Set has tank. Terrible, terrible. All right, cool. Good game, man. That was awesome, dude. What a crazy deck, dude. You really built this really well. It's insane, dude. It just shuts down. Yeah, dude. It just shuts down a lot. That's so good. Yeah, I guess Lee Sin does belong in Leona. Spending buffs to Call of Glory too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. But to have like an infinite, I mean, dude, like just I mean, Lee Sin and Call to Glory, it's just like there's your engine for it. That's really good, especially. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nuts, dude, nuts, crazy, and Zenith Blade too. That's also disgusting. But yeah, I was reading it. I was like, it's a little underwhelming, but now I see it, and yeah, insane. Crazy cool. Cool. Good game. I enjoyed that one a lot. That was really fun playing against Leona. Cool. So, Lieutenant Dan, you're up, I believe. So let me switch off. Actually, you know what would be interesting? I'm just gonna like commentate. You guys want to play, right? I might just like turn off the Discord chat and like every now and then like unmute. Let me change colors. Hold on. Let me promote you as well, Dan. Hold on. Yeah. So report. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's really cool. Let me get out of here. Let me see. Where's black? Change color. Oh, Game Master. Okay. I do. I do. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. I was wondering what the middle thing is. So cool. And Lieutenant Dan, I assume you've mastered your Lux deck. Mhm. Okay, cool. Very cool. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Dan. With yesterday, I asked Tree Man about the deflect Timo debacle. So we were wrong. That we would have to pay for it, which is weird. Which is weird. Yeah, yeah. I thought we had to pay. Like for me, it made sense, but like the way the Tree Man, yeah, I wasn't 100% sure either. But you know, I had what 11 runes, so it didn't really matter. Like it didn't like it wasn't game winning or game deciding like factor. So yeah. So I'm gonna jump off Discord real quick just so I can come back and commentate every now and then. I'm just muting. I'll still be on here, but yeah, you guys have fun. I'm also gonna make a coffee. Do-do-do. All right, so we got some commentating action going on here. Yep. Coffee. Make a coffee. Cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. Alrighty, so we're commentating the game. I'm gonna hop off Discord on and off to kind of communicate what is up, guys. Have fun. Alright, looks like Victor's moving in first. So Smokescreen is really good. Call of the Week's also good against this matchup because sacrificing the scout, obviously, in order to sacrifice for something big like, you know, let's see, we got Lee Sin. He's also running Defies, which is interesting for the deck. Defy will crush Call of the Week and any type of Smokescreen, so... So the best thing to do here for the Victor deck, I guess, is to develop either his champion unit or a Heimeldinger. Yeah, to double up on tokens, right? Taps is the wrong Victor. So this is Swarm Victor, right? Opposed to the Innovator Victor. So he passes turn to Leona. Yep, so for this Leona deck, it needs a little bit of setup. I just played up against it last game. Lee Sin is like a key card in the deck, which he's probably going to develop now. It's a lot of commitment. However, I think that's... Okay, so he decides just to play the Leona. Doesn't want to risk too many, like his only source of green runes, because that kind of shuts down Defy, right? And any type of Call of the Weeks or whatever. Yo, Mary, what's going on? How you doing? I'm just commentating a game between Treeman and Lieutenant Dan. His Leona deck crushed me, so I'm just gonna, you know, chill back. It's their turn to play, so decide just to commentate. I'll pop back in and out from the Discord, you know, and just, you know, kind of see where the game is going. So right now is like a crucial moment because they started to build up both side boards. Word. So we got a Swarm Victor here. How does Leona fare against like so many one recruit? Probably really well, because like Lee Sin can kind of just like, you know, beat them all up. Yeah, I would just like hop down back. So like, have you played against like a fair amount of decks, like in the meta with Leona, or you were just like refining it until you got to the point where you could, it's ready for the world? Okay. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So, right back at it. Yep, so he moves in with a Heimeldinger, which is actually really interesting. And something you would usually kind of keep back. But the thing is, but I think he read that there was only one, there's not much he could do with the one green. So, Lieutenant Dan with his hand, probably gonna develop his Watchful Sentry. The thing is, Heimerdinger is kind of like quite vulnerable right now on a battlefield, especially with Leona sitting on the back burner. He's probably gonna move in with that. Right now, if I was the Victor player, I would definitely use Call the Week. Because the issue is like he has another Heimeldinger in hand, right? So Call the Week isn't that bad because he eliminates his only unit on the field. Okay, so he actually does both. Nice. See, so there's the Defy. That was the best plays for both of them. Another Call of the Week. Oof, rough. That is why Call of the Week is good, guys. Mary, what's going on? Okay, so he decides to switch over to Leona. Now the Leona... Okay, develops his Lee Sin. It's like the main backbone of the deck. If Lieutenant Dan doesn't have any type of removal, then Leona might start to snowball up into a position where it's going to get some advantage. However, Victor is winning technically at this point. At this point, I would retreat Heimerdinger. No sense in losing a token, or I would spawn a recruit here, right, and then move in Heimerdinger back home. Spend a buff to draw one. That's really good. Okay, so he decides to develop his Victor. So, the issue is, I think he saves Smokescreen. I mean, he can even leave Heimeldinger there and start developing some like tap Legend, add a recruit to Hollow Tomb, tap Heimerdinger, add another recruit, and use Smokescreen to kind of move in. The issue is with stun effects and everything, it's a little rough. He does have Seethe Blade in hand, so it is usable if he wants to save his Lee Sin, but he could definitely fight. Yeah, I mean that's probably like the safest and most obvious, not safe, obvious, but I mean the safest the safest way to kind of exactly, yeah. So he's setting up for to produce some tokens, because now he can produce 3 tokens per turn for 3. So going back to Leona, he moves in. I think I would go into Monastery. Okay, so he wants his Leona back, because with Hollow Tomb, when you hold here, you get your chosen champion. So the chosen champion is very important. That wording is crucial, because you can't just grab any champion from your deck, but the one that started there in the beginning of the game. He just moves in here trying to hold. He has his Seethe Blade ready for any type of shenanigans. What's now scary is that Victor can produce 3 tokens per turn and move in with a big swing turn with Siphon Power, Grand Stratagem. Something Victor doesn't have yet. However, another Thousand-Tailed Watcher in hand is good. Some Smokescreen action is really good. But then, other than that, if he doesn't start producing some... I wonder if the turn is accelerating Thousand-Tailed Watcher to kill Lee Sin. But at that point, then Treeman's gonna, or sorry, Leona's gonna tap into the Zenith Blade. I think that's what's gonna happen. So that's it. That's the defensive play for Leona if Thousand Watcher is played. If he decides to test the water, I mean, that's kind of like useless to test the waters with his Zenith Blade. It is a lot of resources to accelerate. It doesn't even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't even have enough to accelerate, though. That's the issue. Unless he pops down a Seal of Insight. No, he couldn't even do that. Stream's going good. We're just playing some games, chilling out, you know. Mary, I was playing my Teemo deck against her Treeman's Leona, which is very good. Like that, this Leona deck is insane that he's crafted. He's a very talented player when it comes to pretty much everything. But cool. Where are you traveling about? If you don't mind me asking. Traveling for work. Traveling for work is cool. I always used to love doing that. When I was like a chef, I used to like have to help open up restaurants and stuff and like go out of state. But, you know, they'd like hook you up with a hotel and like some money. So it was always fun. A lot of work, but, you know, it is kind of nice getting out and about, meeting new people, connecting. All right, so he moves in with a wait, what a bold play! First of all, dude, moving in with Victors and Heimdingers. I mean, technically they are units, right? With Cambridge. All right, that's not too crazy from what I understand. I don't think that's that far. But then again, I really don't know the geography of England. But I know if London to Cambridge. Yeah, I mean, in my eyes, like, you know, it could be like 2 hours or it could be like 6 hours. I'm not too sure. But that's cool, man. How's the weather? How's the countryside and everything? Dude, first of all, like, what a bold play, dude. Dude, Victor's just moving in with all his valued units, you know? So 3, 4, 7 might on board. 8. So discipline resolves, he gets to draw one. Smokescreen disgusting. What a bold play. So, I mean, obviously, taking out Victor. What are the options he has? He has nothing to really do. Call to glory. Yeah. I mean, calling to glory. He didn't want to waste. Okay, so he does conquer. That's insane. Moves in with the Soaring Scout. Safe. Next turn, you should be able to withdraw. Recruit. So the issue is that Leona is burning a lot of resources and power. Alright, so let's look at Leona's side. What can he do? Facebreaker. He just has to develop a body to contest the board a little bit. So it's either another Lee Sin or a set. Yep, that's the only thing he could do that turn. So what we have here is yeah, tomb happens. Victor comes back. I wonder if that situation, if he was conquering and holding Hallowed Tomb, does the Lee Sin that died target the Heimeldigger instead? But then he would have. Yeah, that's it's like both situations kind of suck in that point. So I think you develop a Sprite Mother and you conquer the other base on in his situation. He had 7 might on board. That's really strong. Develop I would develop a Sprite Mother in that situation. Okay, or he wants to develop his Victor leader. Okay, that's fair enough. So he can spawn from the Soaring Scout. All right, so back to Leona. So we got baby set. Ooh, tapping. All right, so he develops his Lee Sin. So at this point, Victor has to be kind of like really cautious now. The card advantage is going in the favor of Lieutenant Dan because he's going to start trying to move in for Monastery, spending buffs to draw cards, right? So if I was Victor, I would commit into holding this battlefield. Yeah. When you conquer here, you may spend the buff to draw. Yeah. What? Oh, so there's a little. Yeah, so it is the Monastery of Harana for me too. It is when you conquer here, you may spend a buff to draw one. Is it showing the other one for you? That's really weird. I think that's the one that you had last game, right? Yeah, yeah, that's really weird. It just might have not generated. Is it not? What about now? Nothing? Same? Huh. What is it? What does it read, Dan? What's the name of the battlefield again? And what is Dan reading? What does it read? Monastery of Harana, right? Really? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's just so funny. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. When you hold your buffer unit at this battlefield. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, cool. So that's resolved. All right, cool. Carry on. All right, there's a little bit of a so on TTS the issue was is that when you hover over, Victor was reading when you hold here buff a unit at the battlefield, but that is the actual like card says when you conquer here you may spend a buff to draw one. So two very different battlefields. Just a little bit of error on how it actually generated. So, but looking at the board state, it seems like Leona is coming from behind. Victor's at 6 points. He needs to start developing here. The issue is, which is something that no one really expects from like a Victor deck, is that he's swinging in with his Victors and his Heimdallers. No one does, like, you usually keep that stuff on the on your base to generate some tokens and like swing in with a grand stratagem. So here is we have a Facebreaker, send a friendly unit and an enemy unit at the same battlefield. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's interesting. Even though Set is stunned and Victor is stunned, they don't do damage to each other. However, the other units cannot kill Set. So therefore, with the stun rules, is that nothing takes damage, nothing dies. However, because he has more might, the Heimdallers and the recruit, remembering that the Victor is stunned, go back to the base. So that's how stun works. Stun is actually really a lot better than I thought it would be, honestly. It's just like those weird rules. Unfortunately, like we had to wait for like Riot to for some clarification because the stun rules like in the actual like official rule book was just like a little vague. And we did have to wait for like some tournaments to happen and some clarification at some like gaming conventions when they started to talk about the way stunning works and everything. But really, really strong mechanic, honestly, if you use it properly. Yeah, Brian, I absolutely agree. There was this other it's just the way that like the rules are just like kind of written and understood and the way how there's like sometimes less clarification about certain things that it makes it kind of like obvious, but like the fact that it's obvious doesn't mean anything because like there's no solidified rules for those certain interactions. Like Brian, like there was this interaction with Timo, right on a battlefield. It flipped with a. It was my Timo, and the opponent had a Dead Bloom Predator with deflect. Now, do you play for the deflect cost because Dead Bloom Predator is getting targeted by Timo, even though it is coming from hidden? And the ruling was is that I thought it was, and during the game I did pay for it, right? However, the ruling is that before Like you have to choose a target, and then you pay for the deflect. The thing is, when you flip a hidden card, you're not choosing anything, right? And even though that you are technically choosing it, like because you flip it, right? And then you skip the phase of choosing initially, so you don't have to pay the defect cost. But then afterwards, when the card happens, you have the damage happens, and technically it is chosen, but you don't have to pay the defect cost. Like it was just so confusing, and it's just yeah, dude. Like I agree with you. Sometimes, sometimes every day I have so many more questions about rulings and everything, especially with like baited hook 2 is another weird thing. Going back to the game, what happened here? Oh, word. Victor won. Victor won. Nice, dude. Nice. Congrats, yo. Nice. Yeah. Of course you would. Of course you would. Yeah, dude. Yeah, do you know what I really like liked about the game, which I didn't really expect as like plays? Like the fact that Dan was moving in with his Heimdingers and his Victor. You know, usually that's stuff like people keep on base, you know? But he was just like, you know, like just like, you know, just going for it, just like moving in with his Heimdingers and Victors. I was just like, oh, usually you want to keep that back and like generate some recruits or something, but you know, sometimes you do forget they are units too. But yeah, ballsy. He's just like, mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now they're finishing up the game. I'm probably gonna jump back on the Discord. So you know, I'll be right in chat and stuff. However, I think we're gonna go into a 2v2. My first 2v2, so I wonder how long it's gonna be. I'm still considering what deck I'm gonna play. Um but yeah, yeah. So whoever else wants to play, you know, if you're on TTS, just let me know. Sure, yeah, let's do that. That'll be interesting, like really cool content because I don't think anyone has played 2v2 ever. Nah, nah, to be fair. Um uh yeah, whatever, you know, whatever you need to do. So you're trying to like explain to him how to play the game, you mean? Okay. Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, you could always just like mute back and forth from Discord, you know? That's fine. Yeah, that's what I did with the commentating. Yeah, just Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can we if you have the stream open, then we can just talk on the stream, like typing in there for like any other questions or stuff. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. All right, I have to pull out a deck. Let's see what do I want to do. I wonder if I should still Teemo or I don't know, Dan. What are you thinking? Are you gonna still be rocking Leona or oh yeah, I have to change my color to it's awkward. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. There is 3 battlefields, right? And then 11 points for 2v2. Interesting. I forgot about that. All right, so knowing that Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It wouldn't work out, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do that. Like treatment, you can go first, and then yellow, then green, and then red. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, sure. Take your time. Yeah, I'm gonna load my deck and set everything up, and yeah, take your time. No worries. We're just chilling. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do I have a side? No, I do not. So I have to play a deck with 3 battlefields. So just be careful, all right? I'm gonna. Exactly. Yeah. 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 And we can always. Is there a way that we could show our hands to each other in a 2v2? I don't think that's possible, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess that doesn't work that way. Like, is there a teams mode on TTS? I don't think so, right? No, not yet, at least. Yeah. Eventually. All right. Like, wait, where's the 2v2? Okay, so the way it works. Yeah, that's the way it works. On a 2v2, a 2-on-2 game mode plays a combined 11 points by one team, as in war. The first player skips their draw and discards their starting battlefield. So you don't get to play a battlefield? Okay. Allies don't share cards, resources, or control, but their units and other cards are friendly to one another. For example, a card that says ready a friendly unit. Your opponent's turns come between you and your allies. You can either sit across from your ally. So, question: if they're friendly to each other, then we could stack on a battlefield with the same units, correct? Like, okay, that's interesting, dude. That opens up. Yeah, that's interesting. Also, like, I wouldn't deal damage to you either with like some certain like board wipes and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. No, no, that's fine. No, nah, dude. I mean, like, I don't mind waiting. It's fine. We're just chilling. Okay. You want to who wants to play? You want to play this is You said you want to see this in action? Okay, okay, cool. So I will then switch I'll okay, so let me change colors and opposing to you. Actually, that's really good because then we can kind of know oh shit. Where am I? Whoops. I think I changed your colors. My bad. uh okay. All right, fair enough. So we're just gonna do a quick warm up game. Let's see. Can look same thing. Okay, cool. Jinx is dope. I like Jinx. Warren's nice. Let's recycle one. Oh, that's right. Because let me. Yeah. How do we move him? Oh, to the game master. Yeah. Then it won't happen. Okay, that's fine. So this hand's actually not good, but it's okay. Okay. Yep. Merchant pass, very nice. And then already and get another one. I will also merchant pass. Moving into Zon Warrens. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. End of your turn, ready 2 runes. Boop boop. Yep. Yep. I will play Get Excited. And then I will burn one. Discarding Soul Gorger. So, yep. Okay. Let's see, Survivor. Nice. Ooh, Kaisa. Pew pews. Draw. 4 damage. Oh, nice. I will move. Let's see. I'll have to keep an eye on the chat to see if he's like talking. I'll move here. You all ready? Okay. Yep. So let me reset everything. So you're meaning that like we can't like double. Wait, really? For example, if players or allies and you can sit. True. Yeah. So if even if we're allies, like I can't have something. Oh shit. My merchant. Okay, and I can't move in on your battlefield. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if I have an Annie here, right, and he has a Yasuo at the other base, right? Do we score 2 points or do we score 1 point? And we have to get a combined of 11. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, I'll put you change color to yellow and then since change color to red. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, just in the game chat or yeah. So what I'm thinking is so you're going first, right? Yeah. Yeah. Look into there. We could choose battlefields in 3. Candlelit. I think Candleit's pretty good, honestly. Um, Zon Warrens is like ideal for me. Either Candlelit or Zon. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I need. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Zon because it's just I need to get stuff in the trash. Alrighty. So I can assume that he just knows that he's gonna be putting stuff. All right. So he's got Victor. All right. Um. And we're getting Ari. All right, cool. Ari's gonna be a little troublesome. Yeah, if it's like a hold Ari or just what the, I mean like which champion unit? I mean, I've never played a 2v2 before. This would be my first time. All right, so technically I have to give the thing to you, right? Okay. The issue is it's going in circles, I believe. Because I just gave it up to you. Set that up, right? Yeah, you can do it. Okay, nice. Yeah. All right. There's the order. All right, cool. Fair enough. Nice and easy. All right, we have. Oh yeah, all the new artwork came out. That's pretty dope. I like that artwork for Ari. Cool. Ari Victor. All right. It's like you guys, battlefields. Event starts, and then what did we say? Then it's Dan, right? And then me, and then yeah. Um, we corrected the orders. Cool. So 2v2. We have a Reanimator Annie, Reanimator, a Yasuo, a Victor, and a Ari. Very cool. Yeah, why are the rules so harsh for like in a 2v2 for the first person that goes? That's pretty intense. Right? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like what advantage are you getting? Yeah, but like in a 2v2. Mhm. Yeah, the first hmm. The first player skips their draw and discards their starting battlefield. Huh. Hmm. Brutal. Best of three. I don't. It's gonna be so long. Yeah, that's so long. We'll see how far, how long this lasts. I mean, I don't know. 2v2 could like happen. Could also like happen like I don't know in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. But yeah, like I don't know. I've never played, but I assume it's gonna be long. We can select. That's fine. I think it would have been easier too if they just joined. I could have created like another lobby on my Discord, and then we could just like switch, yeah, like a different channel, switch back and forth. I think that would have been a lot easier. But it doesn't matter. No, it's too late. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Select. Correct. Do do do. Oh, I should choose my playmat. Let's see what we got for Annie. Huh. Some of them don't load, so I'll just pick this one. Low dice. There you go. Oh, there's Tibbers. Cool. Up. Mm-hmm. It's actually really good for both of us, to be fair. I mean, Holotomb is just all around, like, for every player good, you know? Haunt, Shuffle. Dreaming Tree. Oh, yeah, that's right. How do I... Oh, okay. Nice. Interesting. You put that in Yasuo. Nice. Very cool. Oh, okay. Is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see. Oh yeah, 4. All right. So let's go into mulligans. Actually, having this to discard isn't terrible. However, I think this and this is good to. All right. So mulligan 2. Yeah, it's a little better. Yep, yeah, you can just start. Yeah. Is he still mulliganing? Okay. Oh yeah, he's got one card and he's just draw one. Okay. Cool. Mm-hmm. I'm going to Dan. Okay. Plus another rune. Probably gonna play a scout or something, or a watchful sentry. It's just like in my opinion, I think it's one of the two. Or a call the week, early game call the week. uh, mm-hmm. Yeah. First turn, for example. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, that would be too like. Yeah. Yeah. That would be too good. Then like it really puts the first player. Yeah. Yeah. It would just be too good. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when you go first, you just lose. All right. So I will ready. I get two. Okay. I do not have anything to do, which is unfortunate, but I will play and show it to everybody. Stack deck, stack deck, stack deck. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Nope. Mm, honestly, it's not terrible. Yep. I will put this in hand. And the rest go to. Oops. There you go. And did he put any units down? No, just put a recruit. And then I will pass turn. Just letting everyone know. Annie happens, and then I untap one rune. Yeah. Oh, in the hand. Okay, yeah. All right, fair. That's good. All right, you can take a look. Some, if you go in with units, I can kind of control the battlefield a little bit, but. Mm-hmm. I could technically use Gust to protect yours too, right? Return a unit. Okay, so that's also really interesting. So certain cards in 2v2s, right, can't be used for your ally because it's enemy unit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's wondering if he should develop his Ari already. I mean, that's really strong first turn, but I mean, honestly, like also like he does. He's just basically at where we all are with runes then. So it's really not that bad, honestly. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oops. Yep. Mm-hmm. responses. Okay. Nice. What a great card, right? Very cool. Does he have any responses? No, no one can really respond with anything, honestly, except for me. So, yeah, Lieutenant Dan's turn. What happened? Okay. Yeah. Just point it here. Yeah, that's fine. It's just all these hands hovering above a traveling merchant, like. So let's see, what can he do? The Sprite Mother. I'm wondering, should I? You want me to gust it? I mean, you do need it. It digs into your. Oh yeah, that's right. It is 3. Yeah. You're okay with trading? Okay, then I'll save it for something else. How do you do that with the the point? Oh, just tapping. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was doing it by accident the other day. Okay, so Sprite Mother's developed, and then he should be able just to. He can move in his recruit somewhere to score a point. Mhm. Yeah. And also, I don't know, Merchant's just so good. You dig pretty hard into your deck because it's just when it moves. Okay. Yep, wants to also draw. Yep. Should I? I think I wanna. I think I want to save the gust or the. I don't really have anything to discard that I want to right now, so I'll pass. Um. Yeah. Focus on you now. Mm-hmm. So. Hey, my turn. All right. Fair enough. I draw things. Very cool. All right, that's exactly what I needed. So I will tap 2. Mm-hmm. Discard. Boop. I know, dude. I'm trying to dig into a harrowing. Assault 2 is really good too. And then I have. I will I think I'm just gonna pass at that point. Yep, holding at 4, and plus I get to Annie happens. So, oh yeah. So, tap, tap. Oh wait, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. All right. Grab. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so it's Ari's turn. No, technically, do they score a point now because they're on the same team? No, they do not. Only when his unit. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that makes the game a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Right? Like, true. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much like the game plan. Like, I'm gonna use like a lot of my removal and reaction stuff on kind of making sure you hold a spot. Get through your unit. Very good. I think I'm gonna gust the Ari when it moves in, though. Honestly. Yeah, it's pretty much like the. Okay, so I'm gonna gust it then. So it's like, oh yeah, you gotta return it back to your hand. Yeah. Unless he has a defy. Were they contemplating a defy maybe? Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so that goes away. Exactly. Then he's probably gonna play. Phoenix? Not right now. I mean, Phoenix is the only thing I can discard. Uh, the Phoenix? Oh, you could have, honestly, because there's yeah, maybe, because that's double scoring, right? You can do that. True. Move a friendly unit to or from your base. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what does he do? So what do you do? A Raven Bloom and a Clockwork Keeper, and dude, Ari has a lot of cards. And it seemed like he drew one too, right? He burned a rune. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Cool. The master of winning games, dude. 5. So what? It's defending 4, 5. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, sick. Yeah, a lot of people switched up on Wielder of Water and put this instead in like Master E, just because that extra might like puts it out of reach for some, like some spells. Not much, like a couple. It ends up being the same. Like they're both at what 6, right? With defending and exactly. Yeah, yeah. Because that 3 is really good, but it gets +1, so it becomes 4. Yeah. All right, so let's see what Dan's doing. Hmm. Energy conduit. Okay, here we go. He's gonna be. Oh, I forgot to ready after. No, I gusted. Never mind. I'm sorry. Should I get excited? Wait, no. Can I even? Was it 3 might? I could. Should I? I think so. Yeah, would burn down my hand too hard. True, true. Yeah. All right. He took his point. Yeah. Good to go. That's insane. This attacks for 6. You're right. Dude, Mask of Foresight is going to be like the best multiplayer card, especially in 2v2. So we are friendly. That's insane. This also attacks for fucking what? 2. Oof. That's rough. That's so good. Yep. Spell to recruit. Okay. He wants to do it on the battlefield. Okay. Yep. How'd they get 3 points? Oh, okay. And took the battlefield. Okay, so it's my turn. All right. Yep. Alrighty, nice. So I'll develop a traveling merchant, and then I'm gonna move in where the sprite mother recruit is. Let's see. He has 2 runes. Smoke screen is a thing. Um, hmm. Okay, yeah, alright, cool. Then I'm just gonna take Zon Warns then. Was he 6? Just for turn. There you go. Alright, cool. And then I get to, yep, that's a point, and then I will discard 1 and draw 1 then. I could develop something else as well. But I don't think I want to. There's nothing I really want to discard. Yeah. Search. Uh-huh. I could. I think I'm gonna develop Annie on board to grab a stack deck to kind of. Yeah. I need stack deck to kind of start discarding because I can start doing things then. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a power for Annie. Then I will search for stack deck with Annie. Goes back into my hand. I don't have anything to play it this turn, and then I'll pass. Yeah. Ready 2 runes. And plus another body on board is good. So we got Ari to worry about. I think I can. Are they at 3? Alright, that's fine. Moves in with Ravenbloom and Clockwork Keeper. Interesting. Should I do something about that? I could. Yeah. I can't kill them both. And it's all good. Huh. I don't like how many cards they have, and I don't like how many runes Ari has available. Okay. Ari in base. That's good. I think next turn I'm gonna disintegrate it when it moves in, just to get rid of it. Ooh, and hides a card. Let's see. Blast Cone, Fae, Consult the Past, probably. Or Zonia's, yeah. What do you mean? You could like I can deal I I could do you could kill Annie or whatever. I can play a Get Excited. Yeah, I do have something, but it's only 2. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't use my Disintegrate quite yet. Okay. And then plus the it doesn't get the the shield yet. Discipline. Let's see. So what does he go up to? It goes up to a 5, and you are also at a 5. Can I do anything? I can do get excited, but then it would just be to target the recruit, really. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, cool. So then they nice. And then it gets to 7. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hmm. So let's see. No. No, I mean, that was like, that was a no in terms of you asking the question. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so you 4, 6. Right, the win happens. Oh, oh. There's the smoke screen. Okay, so it goes down to 2. Mm. He also did he play discipline? So technically, this is at 3, right? Oh shit. No, no. He played a discipline earlier. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 3. You're gonna tap. They did. They did. If you, as long as like if you can save the unit, honestly, dude, they wasted like a lot of resources. They wasted a discipline, or they used the discipline and a smoke screen already. Really? Do you want to use the 2 right the win? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 4. No, I go to 4, right? And then I go to 3. Okay. Oops. Whoops. Think. Wait. Damn, there you got some stuff. Is it untapped, the Sunlight Guardian, or is it tapped? Oh, so you could still it readies? Why don't you move in on? Oh, okay. Because I'm here. That's right. All right, I gotta start doing some things. I'm gonna start casting. I'm gonna start slinging spells. Ari. Ooh, Ari only has 3 runes. That's awesome. That's good. So no defies. They're at 5. I'm gonna save get excited for something when I need to discard something big, but stack deck is definitely my first thing I'm doing next turn. Can you can you imagine playing Divine Judgment? Is that card when you pick 2 of everything? Yeah. Yeah, it would hurt them more. The only thing is, like, do we have to worry about unchecked power in this deck? I didn't see him play it all night, so I don't think so. Yeah, when I was commenting, I saw his hand the entire time. Uh, yeah, I don't think he was running any big spells. Didn't seem like it, at least. I didn't even see Grand Stratagem or like Siphon Powers or stuff. Although, it didn't really go super. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, yeah. Is he gonna? He's gonna make 4. Is he playing that card that makes 4? Oh, Singularity. Okay, interesting. Targeting. Here? Target Annie and Enforcer. Oh, really? Both of my stuff. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Interesting. No, he does not. He probably wants to produce a. That was a pretty aggressive Singularity, right? For like, a 2 and 3 might unit. Mm-hmm. The Watchful Sentry. Developing boards. Oh god, I can't wait to summon Tibbers from my trash. Yeah, I don't have a Harrowing, but I do have a stack deck. I don't have it even. Yeah. I need something else in there other than Soul Gorger. Okay, whoops. I put that into my hand for some reason. Okay, first things first. Let me stack deck. Let's see what I got. Void Seeker, Hextech Ray, Jesus. Yeah, Seekers. At least I can draw a card, but no big dudes. That's fine because I'm just gonna move in Merchant into Zon Warrens. For now, exactly. Oh wait, should I accelerate or should I pay the cost for because of stack deck into Phoenix? I think I had a Phoenix in Graveyard. Oh, I have to kill something with a spell, not just casting a spell. That's right. Okay. Never mind. Oops. So I'm gonna move here. Yep. So I'll discard another thing. Draw. Nice. And then I conquer, right? So I discard. Yep. And then I'll discard this and draw another card. Cool. So I can Falling Star. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's the best, right? And it also clears up their yeah, Zonia's Hourglass, right? That's the only thing I could see. Or maybe even Consult the Past. But I think I do want to also, yeah, I think Falling Star is the best bet. Yep. So 1, 2, and then 2. Pew, pew. Like I was like, okay. So this goes into the graveyard. Foxfire. Dude, I completely always forget about that card, man. Yeah. And then I think that's, let's see, I have you still have 4. Um I don't. I just have I could disintegrate something. What does he have over there? Could I clear his board? Yeah, it is only battlefield. Everything's battlefield. Even Void Seeker. Okay, so then I'll just pass, right? Yeah, I'll just pass and wait. Any happens, so I get to do that. Oops. So I still have 5 available. Dude, Annie's Legend ability is dirty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna disintegrate if he moves in with Ari somewhere. The issue is, does he have the Defy? No, Defy's only 3, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, it's not good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 6 cards in hand. Hmm. Sprite Mother. Interesting. Yeah, somehow. One, two. I wonder where he wants to move the sprite in. Both? Okay. I think I have to disintegrate Ari then, because the sprite is just gonna fizzle away. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can they buff it? Ah! On guard. Yeah. Well, two. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So 3, 4, 5. So they go up to 5 both. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's the best I could do. Mm-hmm. Hmm. What are they trying to figure out? He's he's tapped out. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh, something good happened. Finally. Would you get 2 wielders? Dude, what the hell? And a Zonia's. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nice. So there's gonna be nothing happening. So just go balls deep, dude. Honestly, just go. That's or do you want to kill? No, that doesn't. They don't hold anyway. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Nice. It's just all these like floating hands. Good turn. That was a really good turn. Scored what, 3 points, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Finally. I'm waiting for my big swing turn. Uh-oh, that's a lot of tapping. Jesus, 3, 6. No, unchecked power. No. All right, that's fair. Yeah. It's what the deck does. Yeah. Why are these tapped still? Oh, okay, yeah. As I forget about that. That would be too good, right? If it just killed everything, you could move in. Yeah. Let's see, I have this with this. What? Oh, I was looking through my trash. Oh, that's weird. If you move the trash around during a search, it tells you. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I think that's all he can do, right? I mean, what else does he have? Nothing. Future plans. Oof. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if do I harrowing into Soul Gorger now because I can't really do anything. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't think I even actually can. I don't have enough purple sources because I have to pay its power to 2 purple. So 4 purple I would need. Yeah. So I think that's all. I can't do anything. It is a dull turn. I have a gust. I'd just rather play defensively then at this point. Um, Unfortunate. Yeah, I can't really do much unless. I could. I think. I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll play defensively, and then like I'll pay the cost for Immortal Phoenix, and then at least I can develop something on their turns. Right, like if they move in with something, I'll play Void Seeker, and then I can pay enough. Okay, nothing to do. Yeah, I get to draw one too. That's good. All right. I think I'm gonna just Void Seeker it. I think he's gonna play Defy. Okay. Then I'll grab my Immortal Phoenix that way too. Hold on. Well, first I draw one. I'll pay one and tap. So, yeah, that happened. Nice. Okay, cool. I did burns 2 power though, but it's fine. Stop them from conquering and was able to develop a Phoenix. What? Okay, cool. Nice. Poro. Nice. 4 more points. Yep, so close, yet so far. Yeah. I just need another turn. So I got another Soul Gorger in hand, so I can like Mega Chain the Dream soon. I just need something like playable, honestly. I just need something good. Moves in there. Should I stop him from scoring with a gust? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So that's good. Moves in with the recruit. It's fine. Forget the Fs. What's the Fs? Also, yeah, okay. Discarding and drawing. Okay. No, it does not. Yes, you did. They won the game. I think the Sunlight Garden is going to be a little bit of a problem. Mm-hmm. Dude, when I drop my bombs, I think I might need you to move me, like spread me around. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was like a good trade off. Like you did use them, but they also like used a lot of their resources too. During that turn. There's another energy conduit. He is low on cards though, so another dude. And then what? That's... Yeah. So, because he would score 2 then, right? Okay, so... Mm-hmm. Yep. So... Where should I move in? I kind of want to go into the hollowed. So I can get my Annie back. Yeah. Phoenix is gonna fly over here. It's a 5 because of salt. 7 because of the masks. That's insane. Okay, that happens. All right, I'll just sit there for that. That'll be a point. Let's see. We can develop we can develop a dude, and then next turn I'll start popping off. Because I'm gonna go into Zon Warrens next turn, and then I could. Yeah, okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Because I ready my 2 runes. I have full runes to do some gusts and get excited with a Soul Gorger just in case anything big comes down. But yeah, yeah, that's all I'm doing. Harrowing. Okay, cool. It goes back down to what, 3? Mm-hmm. Did you? Uh-huh. Went to Zon. Oh, because it targeted. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 3 battlefields, a lot of stuff happens. I'm going to do everything I can to protect the Phoenix because I want to get my Annie back. Mm-hmm. True. Yeah. There's like these fucking 2 masks. Like, yeah, because then it goes to 5. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Do you think it'll be the first card on the ban list in the future if there is ever one? What do you think? Will hit the ban list eventually? Oh, Thousand Tailed Watcher. Um, Gus doesn't do anything. Oh, I could kill it with a Soul Gorger. Yeah. So he just accelerated everything. Everything's -3, but I'm just gonna kill it with the. Yeah. Nice. All right. Perfect. It's like, what do I want to kill? The Poro or the Phoenix? Mm-hmm. Little do they know. Yeah. Yeah. I can even gust the other Sunlit Guardian wherever it's going. He's like, what do you mean you're gonna... Hmm. Okay, so he decides to go there. Just that. Just that. Okay. Boop. It's like badonk. So that's 8 damage. It's like, do I have enough to kill the Poro? You can get in with, what is that, 5? It gets to 5, right? The Poro. 1, 2, 3. Because of the Watcher is still -3? Okay. So what is this? Is this still a 3? Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna gust the 1. Awful. They're like, God damn it. Five. Yeah, because of the mask. Every time. Unit defends. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So technically, so it defended twice. Yes, yes it is. He's so right. Yes. Yes it is. So cheap. Okay, so 1 goes away. And the Gundar Guardian dies. Nice. Yeah, we've survived. You should be ashamed. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah, that's insane. Hmm. What else can they do? They're all tapped out. All right, cool. Oh, I realize I only have 1 card in hand. That's fine. Let me see what I could do now. Search. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Right. What are they? Did they pass the turn? there's nothing they could do, right? Or are they just like discussing battles? Yeah. There's nothing. Yeah. There you go. Fighting. 9, 10. Mask is so broken. I think that's unless he can do something. Yeah. Yeah. But then I would just move into one of the battlefields. True. Yeah. Oh, he's counting his runes. No, that's never a good sign. Yeah, he could. But he would have to move in to kill something. I'm just gonna say it now. Mask won the game. Like if we do win, like for. Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Seriously. Like, okay, so he's gonna move in with 3, 4. He forgot about mask. Okay. Smoke screen. Good. Do you have anything? I got nothing. Yeah, it's fine. It did its job. So they go to. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, so they score a point. They can hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have the 4th power though. Right? Need 4th power. Okay. Because there was one here, one here. Did he do 4? I wasn't sure. If I search his, they're all blue. You had, yeah. Three for time. It's 4 for time. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we'll let him take it. Yeah, I mean, he can't cast it, so it's, yeah. Yeah, yeah. He was counting everything, even Lux, too. There you go. Because he would have been able to. So close, so close. Because what he would have scored for holding, and then maybe. Yeah, he could have done it. He could have won actually, right? Because he scored for holding and then moved in somewhere and killed something. What? Both? Mm-hmm. So you need to control all 3 battlefields to win, right? Ah, okay, that's right, Yeah, double conquer, so it'd be triple conquer. Okay, yeah. But it just wouldn't count as a point. I can do things. Let's see. Alright. I think I'm just... Yeah. For the merchant... Yeah, I think I'm gonna crush his spirits. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. We're gonna move in here. Mm-hmm. Does he have anything? He's all tapped out too. No, that's fine. Oh, okay. Discard and draw, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do not. Hazard! Hey, good game. Oh man, I didn't even get to play Harrowing. That's fine. What can you do? Conquer. We have all 3. Or wait. Is he right? Yeah, I think he's right, right? We're not. Yeah, my bad. 4. We controlled 2, right? So that's holding and then conquering. Or? Did we... So we have to hold next turn, basically, right? Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Hmm. If we held both battlefields and we conquered, isn't that a hold? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Think we did hold and conquer for the win. There's a lonely recruit behind the rule book. Okay. Lieutenant Dan, that's a... You need to score in every battlefield in 1 point to win with conquer, right? No, you can win with hold and conquer, like on a normal 2v or a normal like game, right? You hold and then you scoring 2 points. To be fair, I don't know. Oh, he's saying like you need to your units need to be on all of them. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But they're still friendly because they're treated as friendly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, otherwise it would be like the situation to win a 2v2 is so specific it would never, it's like really difficult to pull off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As long as you hold, yeah. It should work that way. If I get my volley bear. Yeah, like he held two, and then I conquered for one. But like, let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. The journeys. All of these power. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking up right now as well, just to make sure, because it's actually a good question. So it's good. Mask of brokenness. Yeah, you guys are probably well. You get +2 for the mask. Yeah, yeah. Um, or vice versa, or like if you have one holding and then you can score both battlefields, then you win, right? Or, or all three for the win. Okay, just as long as. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, dude. That was fun, dude. Two v two is a little difficult though. I must say, like it's crazy. That really sucks. I'm very sorry for your unchecked. I'm very sorry for your time warp mishap because you could have possibly won from there or like at least come back, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mask is really good in 2v2. Imagine if like I also had like two masks. I think like if there is like a tournament for like 2v2 players, you just run three masks each because then it's like +4 for everything. Yeah. Oh, destroy. Yeah, destroy all gears. Yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, to punish the evilness. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah. Um, it feels wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Uh, I think it was like I think it was like an hour, right? That was like almost an hour game. Yeah, I'm also gonna like call it a night on the stream and everything. It's pretty late and yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours is good. Yeah, definitely need a break. But yeah, dude, thanks so much, guys. That was a lot of fun as always. And oh, God, I forgot to hit. Yep, as always. Cool. All right, I'm gonna hop off Discord and then end this stream. But I'll be up and about tomorrow or Tuesday or something. But yeah, cool. All right, so I'm leaving this. Yeah, thanks for the game, guys. I'll see you guys in the future. All right, peace out. Have a good night. Let's see, disconnect. All right, so that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Yeah, it was fun, dude. 2v2 was like a long game. But thanks to Lieutenant Dan, Zilla, and Tree Man as always for some like good content. Um, Always fun dudes. Fun playing the game. We played 2v2 for the first time, so that's really interesting. Really long format. Um, but other than that, for those that are watching, do not forget to subscribe. You'll automatically enter yourself to win a Proving Grounds box, and you can get Master Yi, Lux, Garen. Well, no one cares about Garen. And Annie legends in that, and there are certain cards that are only in the Proving Grounds box. Other than that, the Discord is in the description if you guys ever want to join in on some TTS with some people. And also in the future, we're going to be doing some more deck profiles. I got one coming out tomorrow. And tomorrow night, there will be a scheduled stream as well. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, it's been a long night. I'm going to call it a evening for myself as well. I'm going to get something to eat and take a break. Thanks